everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Happy Tuesday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. So, guys, as you guys may know or may not know, there's not much going on in the Hot Toys world, but there is some action. We do have some action that we're going to get into, which is fun. And then we will see what we can find after that. Because, like I said, also, guys, before I forget, if you haven't yet, register. There's a celebration registration you have to do on Sideshow right now. You get $5 immediately added to your account. And then you have to RSVP for Darth Vader, Darth Maul, and what was the other figure? And the Stormtrooper, the Cherry Blossom Stormtrooper. No Galen in sight, like I said, right? Remember I said it was coming to Sideshow. Then I said, I don't think so. Well, again, as of right now, no sign of him yet. So I'm glad I told you guys the right information because you never know, right? At least if you didn't wait on Sideshow, you could have gotten it, like I said, right away. And so Galen is not coming, and it doesn't look like Anakin. There's no sign of Anakin yet. Again, yet. Not that it's not coming, because remember, there are apparently 3,000 or 1,000 in the selected market. So whatever the selected market numbers is what Sideshow's gonna get. Exactly that amount. No less, no more. So if they said 1,000, we're getting 1,000 from Sideshow. But as of right now, nothing inside of Anakin. So we have to wait and see, guys. So let's get started. Let's see who's in here. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. There's 19 of you guys in here. Let's start off the show properly for once in this lifetime. We have 19 of you guys in here. We should have 19 likes right now. Let's not get me hyped up immediately. Let's not, for the sake of my blood pressure. No, can you imagine? We got Ash in the house. Welcome, my friend. Nice to see you. Welcome. What I'm doing? Ooh, that was low. I didn't hear nothing. Let's see. We got Michael in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Let's see who else in the house. Let's see. Waiting and every right there. 8:45. No, I didn't change. It didn't change. I just had to set up. Last time I was in a rush, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but I had like the old banner from the raffle on and everything, same background. So I was like, oh, what a disaster. What a disaster. Let's see. Let's see who else is in the house. We got Big Dog Pat in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here tonight.
Hello!
Welcome. Guys, there's 20 of you guys in there. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. As you come in, please hit that like button. We should have 20 likes already. Let's see. We got Ryan. How are you, my friend? Welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
He said I'm early. It's unbelievable. Let's see. We got Joe in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Hello!
Says peasant evening, everyone. What's up, Fab? Wishing you all good night. Just try to say hello. Oh no. You know what's good for that? Joe? Some Roman chairlifts. Can you imagine? Thank you, my friend. Feel better. I'll talk to you soon. Oh my God. Ron E. Welcome.
Hello!
Yes, hit that like button. There's 21 of you garlics in here. Hit that like button. We should have 21 likes already. 21 likes already. Thank you guys for being here as well. If you're not here to support, you know what to do. Bo.
How you doing?
Look at this packed house tonight. That's right. They know where to come for the entertainment and the proper information and the real information and the good information and the fun information. You just got to hit the like button. You want to come hang out in the only stream that knows anything about what's going on in the Hot Toys world? Hit the like button. If you don't want to be here, don't be here. It's simple. I will give everyone in the chat $10 if Fab is not listening to me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, we got Lou.
I'm doing.
Lou.
Konnichiwa, bitch.
It says, what up, 1-6 Japan exclusive collectors. Yeah, we're only getting the Cherry Blossom without the jacket, guys, without the Aori or Akori or Aori or whatever it's called. So we're only getting the regular one. Can't say I'm a fan of Inner, but I did get their Cavill Superman, one in red, one in blue, missed out on Hot Toys version. Nice. As long as you like it, that's all that matters. Yes, guys, hit that like button. There's 23 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. We got Mad Planet in the house. Welcome. Welcome. We got Christian in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Hello.
How are you? Welcome. We got Barry in the house.
Hello.
You are back. Who's back? I know you're not talking to me. We got Gerardo in the house. Welcome, my friend.
I'm doing.
Welcome. Let's see. Oh my God! Look at this guy. Look at that guy. Welcome. Nice to see that you're alive. See, thank you, Bob. Thank you very much. You think I've heard from this guy? Do you think he's been like, hey, my friend, how are you? You okay? Haven't spoken to you in a while. Hey, I hope you're doing well. Oh man, it's been a while. Are you okay? Are you living? Is everything okay? You think that would have ever happened in my life? Unbelievable. We got the Figure Alchemist in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you? Let's see. We got two.
Hello.
Chris, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
All right, so I got everybody. All right, guys. So, like I said, let's get into it because we only have a little piece of information regarding Hot Toys. We got a nice release, right? Marek is out. One thing I noticed immediately, I don't know if you guys saw, guys, there's 28 of you guys here. Somebody keep track. Chris, do me a favor, please. Chris, tell me how many likes I got right now, if you don't mind, before we get started, because I want to start off the stream properly. There's 29 here. We should have 29 likes. I don't see why we should have any less before we get started. And as usual,
don't worry, I'll wait.
All right, we lost 2. Good riddance. All right, let's see. We got 28 watching. Let's see how many likes, Chris. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. All right, just keep me updated until now we got 30 watching. Let's see. We got to get to 30 likes before we get started. Let's go. Let's go. We got 20. Let's go. We got to get 30 before we get started. Let's go. Tony Marine, this guy, my God. This guy hasn't been around here since 2013. Unbelievable.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
Unreal. I didn't even think you remembered me. Hey, remember me? Oh, man. Crit 26. Thank you, guys. Okay, let's go. 32 watching. Come on. We got to get to 30 likes. Let's go. Let's go. October Soda. This is a new name. Welcome. Just poop. Put some lead. Just pooped. Put some lead. Fun Times USA. 29 likes. We got 35 watching. We got 34 watching. Come on, guys. Let's hit that like button. We got to get to 33 likes at least. Let's go. Let's go before we get started. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got Sean in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How many likes we got? There's 34 watching. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We should be at 34 likes right now. Right now. You guys know the drill. You guys know the drill. There's 36 in here. We should have 36 likes. Let's go. Let's go. There's a fee for liking this stream. There's a fee for watching the stream too, bum. It's that like button. That's correct. That's the fee to get in here and entertain yourself for an hour and a half to 2 hours every week. That's right. That's the fee. Correct. Hit that like button, you bum. Unreal. Unreal. Unbelievable. All right. What's going on here? August 15th, 2034. All right, what is happening? What's happening right now? What are you doing? What's happening right now? 28 likes. Let's go. We got to get at least 35 likes. Let's go. 29 likes. Let's go. You guys are dragging the stream already. Already dragging the stream. Already. There's 36 in here. We should have 36 likes already. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, people. Absolutely. Exactly. We want to go watch Daredevil, which is perfect because we don't have a lot of information anyway. So we could be done and go watch the show. But no. Because why? Because why would people have any common sense to just hit the like button so we can continue? No. Unbelievable. Carter, my friend. How are you doing? Welcome. Yeah, they're gonna make me play it uncarded. Yes, guys, hit that like button. How many likes? How many likes, guys? Let's go. There's 34 there's 36 watching. There's 36. I am watching on my TV and using my phone to message in here. Can't like twice. Unbelievable. Let's go. We should be at 36 likes right now.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, look at that. Ryan's giving you guys free figures. Hit that like button, guys. I'll give you Ryan's address too if you guys need, because I have it. So just I'll send you guys his address so you could claim your figures. He has a lot too. Oh, 30. Let's go. We need 5 more. 5 more likes and look at that. We need 10 more likes now. Look at that. 10 more likes. Beautiful. Claim your rewards. Let's go. Make sure you're adding to the dislikes too, Fab. Some peasants may think, hey, it's okay. It's okay. Let them do whatever they do. I just need my likes to be 38 right now. That's it. Free don't mean what it used to. Let's go. We need 38 likes in here. Let's go. So we can get started. I'm going to do this every stream. So if you're here right now, get used to this because we're never starting the stream until we're up to the likes. So I could just keep going without having to stop in the middle of the stream, telling you guys to hit that like button like a bunch of bums. So just hit the like button now so we can get started. We need 10 more likes and we can get started. Let's go.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Oh man, you guys, this is so fun. This is my favorite part of waiting for you guys to do your part and contribute. Okay, I'm waiting for that, and then once we get there, we can have some fun. Oh, look at that. 35. Now 29. Going down. Beautiful. Let's go. So we should be at 29 viewers right now. Let's go. But it looks like we got 35 bums. So let's go, bums. Hit the like button, bums. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We'll start here all night until we get to 35. All night. And if you don't like it, oh my God, 26. Yes. Sega. Maybe the likes were really the friends we met. Oh my God. We got 36 watching. Let's go. We need 10 more likes. Let's go. 28 likes. We're back up. Let's go. We got to get to 37 now. 37. Let's go. When you guys contribute and do your part, then I'll do my part. Okay? Until then, there's no entertainment for nobody. Oh my God, this is funny. How many? 37 watching, only 30 likes. Let's go. We need 37 likes. Come on, guys. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. This is like telling children like how to brush their teeth. Inbox me for that figure, guys. Your choice. Just have to be number 37. Oh my God, we got 38 watching. Let's go. We need 39 likes now. Let's go. Super chats equal. Oh, that too. Right. If you guys want a super chat, that helps. Wayne, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello!
Nice to see you. Welcome. Come on, guys. Just hit that like button. Oh my God. Unbelievable. There's 35 now. Come on. 31. Oh, thank you. Let's go. We need 4 more. That's it. Just 4. No, we need 5. No, we just need 5. Now we just need 5, guys. Let's go. Don't be bums. Don't be a bunch of bums. 36. We got 36 watching and 31 likes. Frank Knight, how are you, my friend? Welcome. This is a sleeper. Looks hella clean. One question looks exactly correct. I was gonna get into that, but nobody wants to hit the like button. So until we get started, I will get into it. Come on, guys. 31 likes. Let's go. We need 5 more. 5 more. Ash, my friend, with the super chat. Fast. Unbelievable.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Also, this reminds me, when you go to sign up for that celebration email some Sideshow just sent out, you'll go, there's a little tab that says coming soon. Electra's there. Obviously, just the image, not a picture of her. The coming soon Electra picture, the coming soon Gambit picture. They have like I said, you got the Darth Vader, you got the Darth Maul, you got the Cherry Blossom Trooper. So go in there, make sure you register, get your $5. 32 likes. Come on, we need 5 more, guys. 5 more likes. All right, I'm going to leave it up to you guys to hit that like button. If you don't, we're going to have an issue. I won't share around to totally random, but no, it's not. It's a really nice looking piece, especially if you have. I mean, you don't need to have it, but if you have the porcelain trooper, gorgeous. Frank says this also as many numbers as Crosshair. It's funny. I was thinking the same thing. I didn't pre-order this again in the beginning, assuming this will be available. But you're 100% correct, I believe, because a lot of people didn't even care for this character, number 1. Number 2, the fact that he didn't appear on the show much another reason why it was very forgettable for people. Let me tell you this: when this came out, I said this thing is beautiful. This thing is sexy. It looks like a snake eyes. I didn't pre-order again, just thinking and assuming, just like I did with Supergirl and I did with Bane. Right, had to overpay on both, assuming that they were just going to be available. So I was actually looking to pre-order mine already today, actually, when it came out, and it's waitlisted on Sideshow. So if you haven't gotten him, again, I don't know what's going to happen with this figure. Nobody knows what's going to happen with this figure, but because of the things I just said, you never know, right? So you could be 100% correct with the fact that it could be very, very low numbers. Because again, we don't know anyway, right? But because of the fact that he wasn't a popular character, he wasn't on the show too much. I love the way he looks. I don't need to be sold on that. He wasn't on the show for 30 episodes, that he wasn't on the show for 30. I don't care about that. It is a very sexy figure. It's going to look great with everything else from that line. Next to Balin, right? Next to Shin when she's out. Next to what's his name? Thrawn, right? So it's gonna look incredible. So I have to start looking for mine like immediately before it's a problem, because it could be a problem. Again, I don't know, and you don't know, but you're onto something by thinking that way. 100%. No, yes, I'm telling you, go. I'm going to tell you what the email says so you guys know what it is. It says Sideshow. It says Star Wars Day, May the 4th be with you. May 1 through 4th, 2025. Register here. The email says some sugar for yourself. It's about Rogue, a Rogue statue. They just sent it a little while ago. So, oh, we got Sean with the super chat. Thank you, my friend. What is everyone wearing? Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate this guy. You sound like Luch. That's something Luch would say. Guys, there's 40 of you guys in there. Please hit that like button. Chris, let me know. 33 likes. Guys, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. There's 39 of you guys here. Stop being bums. Hit that like button. Leo, my friend, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Guys, hit that like button. There's 39 of you guys in there. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like. Chris, keep me updated throughout the stream, please, and thank you. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. 39 garlics and 33 likes. I don't think so. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got Clayton Martin in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
Hello!
How are you? How are you? How are you? Yes, guys, there's 40 of you guys in there. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, guys. We got 34. Thank you, guys, for hitting that like button. We got to get to 40 likes, guys. We got to get to 40. Rob, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Actually,
Hello!
you're here, Rob, because Rob, okay, if I remember correctly, Rob was one of the people that was saying when this figure was announced that he didn't care for this figure, that he didn't like this figure, that he wasn't going to get this figure. And now, today, I believe he said he either got it or it's coming or whatever. So that alone takes away from somebody being able to get a piece now, because he didn't pre-order it, guaranteed. Right, Rob? Let us know in the chat, please, if you pre-ordered this. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Yes, there's 36. Guys, hit that like button if you haven't yet. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. This guy, see, that's what I'm saying. But I don't think you pre-ordered, correct, Rob? People were complaining that the cape is not weather as the proto. See, it's all right. They're going to complain about something. They're always, you could weather it. You could weather it if you want it that bad. And that constant more are my must-haves no matter what. Yeah, that's a nice looking one. It's gonna look so good posed up next to Balin. Glad, absolutely. It's gonna be a sexy figure no matter what you do with it. An all black figure standing next to all the other. It's a lot of contrast too. Remember, you got the Death Trooper, you got the Night Trooper, you got Enoch, you got Hera, you got Sabine, you got Thrawn, you got Balin, you got, so it's a lot of colors in that. You got Chopper, right? So it's gonna look beautiful. It's gonna look, and you don't need anything next to this figure. This figure alone by itself on a shelf it looks like a ninja. Okay, it's a ninja with a lightsaber. Can't beat that. So that's why it's gonna. Oh, you did pre-order. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know why I thought you didn't pre-order, because I was gonna say you're taking away from us. Let's see. Albert, thank you for being on time for once.
Hello!
Let's see. 35 likes. Thank you, guys. We need two more likes so we can catch up. I had the waitlist converted 3 months ago, but this is a waitlist in such a year ago. Personally, I'm going to pose him with Vader. That's going to be a sick. If you're a good poser, you could get a sick pose out of the two. Because again, why? They're both black. That's why it's going to be a sexy figure. You can put Darth Vader next to anything, and it'll look bad. Again, if you know how to pose properly. I don't know how to pose, so no matter what I do with any figure, it looks like crap. So I just don't have that artistic, like sense in my brain. So that's why I can't get like artistic shots. I can't get posing. I have to like look at the picture, and even looking at the picture, I'm like, yo, what the hell? Like, how do they get this angle that I can't get on this figure? Happens all the time when I'm trying to take my pictures of, my daily pictures or whatever figure video that I'm making. So, it's a sexy figure, whether you like them on the show, whether you care for the show, it's going to be a very, very sexy figure. Even if you want to go next to have them with the Grand Inquisitor, Reva, right? Even with that little clan. And when the other two, that's another thing, guys. The other two, Inquisitors are also part of that Star Wars Celebration coming soon list. They're both on there. So that's coming also. Guys, there's 40 of you guys in there. Please hit that like button. We got 35 likes. We need 5. Well, we need 6 more. There's 41 of you guys here. Thank you guys for being here. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Yep, I did. I like the design, but it was the biggest waste of a character. That's my point. That's what I'm saying. People felt that way, feel that way, obviously, as you can see. It wasn't a lot of screen time. They didn't do much really, and I expected more of him. But again, I don't need anything from him. Look at that. The mask alone is sick. So I don't need this. And look how basic it is. You don't get any more basic than this. No light up anything, right? Look how sexy the patina looks on the outfit. Look, it looks like actual rust. Very subtle, but it looks beautiful. It's weird because it looks clean. It looks very, very clean while being rusted, because again, this is supposed to be patina on it. So again, it doesn't even have like a light up plate on it like a Darth Vader would, or like the Grand Inquisitor did, right? It's got none of that. Very, very basic. Not even like the make-believe light up bulb, like nothing. See, like right here, it's got like a little red dot. Like that's a paint dot. They didn't bother putting like a little piece of plastic or a little round piece of plastic to give it a bulb feel. Again, that's what the figure is. It's not like they messed up. It's not like they did it wrong. It's such a basic figure that you could easily be like, oh, this is not a big deal. But look, even with the cape, this is without the cape. Look how badass that shit looks. This is sick. This is sick. This is sick. This is sick. As a man, he is much. Absolutely. This figure, if you miss out on this, again, if you don't care for it, you don't care for it. It is what it is. But if you like, if you like the Ahsoka line, if you like, the Inquisitors, this is going to be a figure to have. Look how bulky the arm is. So he's stuffed in a fat suit. Right? Or maybe from the picture, he just looks, buff. But see, not here. He doesn't look that buff. So maybe it's just a shot. But look, just very, very basic. Nothing fancy. Nothing, intricate, nothing, not too many pieces, not too many panels, not too many. Look, straight outfit, straight pants, 2 knee pads, right? Which are most likely Velcro, which I love the fact that they're using Velcro on everything now. It used to be these elastic things around it that would sometimes, a lot of the times, the glue would dry up and then the elastic band would just snap. Always a nightmare. So now that they're using the Velcro, so much better. Obviously, a lot smarter too. But overall, as you can see, nothing to this figure whatsoever. You get the body, a cape, the lightsaber, the effect, and the hilt. That's it. Look at that. Look how sexy that is. He looks like he would be his own type of villain, like a Darth Vader style type of villain. You know what I mean? Like a basic, Mark I type style of villain. Obviously, nothing compared to Darth Vader, but something a lower level that way, which to a certain extent it's supposed to be that, right? But look how sexy that is. Look at that. Now, this is a very classy figure. There's a very sexy figure. Look how can't beat that. This is the same thing you did to the Grand Inquisitor. You could magnetize it to the back of the figure because it's magnetic. Look at that. With and without the cape, he looks beautiful. Look at that. I can tell you, I don't think this is wired. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I don't think it's that safe. I don't think it's that type of cape. This is drape. This is a drape cape all day long, because look how thin this is. There's no wire in here, so I don't know how they're doing this unless we're getting 2 capes, which I doubt. See, there's no wire here. Absolutely not. There's no way. See, there's no way. There's no way. Again, unless we're getting 2 capes, which again I don't think so. See, there's no wire here, so I don't know how they pulled that pose, but you can tell from immediately that this is not a wired cape, just the way it falls. Say, look at that. Look how badass that looks. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Guys, there's 44 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. We got 37 likes. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Don't forget to hit that like button. This summer is going to be Richard Morris, guys. He wasn't human to begin with. It's a dark side figure. Enough said. Dude, it's got medieval knight. Correct. Right. There's something very sexy about this figure. Yeah, agreed to drape to what exactly. There's something very sexy about this figure, right? Again, it's going to be very, very basic. It looks like a very thin figure too, right? Besides the arms, right? It looks a little puffy here, but obviously that's the outfit. It's going to be a sexy figure. It's going to be a thin figure. Like I said, it looks like, to me, from day one, it looked like a Snake Eyes for Star Wars. So beautiful. Anybody not interested? Moose, how are you, my friend?
Hello!
Stream liked, but I'd rather have a character that's more than green fart. Unbelievable. No respect. Derek, my friend, welcome. How are you?
Hello!
Welcome. I'm not interested. All right, so Christian doesn't want it. Anybody not getting this, not want this? Thank you guys for hitting the like button. There's 46 of you guys here. Please hit the like button if you haven't yet. Not give me Marvel DC all day. Gotcha. So you're not a Star Wars fan. I don't know why your icon picture gave it away. No, thank you.
Hello!
I didn't get this figure. I need it, guys. So if anybody has it coming and they don't want it, message me. I will gladly take it in a trade. Please. It's going fine. Don't know why I skipped. Yeah, I'm telling you, he's a sexy figure. Not getting him. Only wanted Balin and Ahsoka line, and I got them, so I'm set. Yep, they probably look great too. I got to get Ahsoka. I'm waiting on Ahsoka. I told you guys I just pre-ordered her like last week. Actually, the day before she was released, or the day of release. So yeah, guys. So that's it for Hot Toys. But like I said, we're gonna get into other stuff that should be fun. And I just, as of tonight, I decided to create a new segment. Okay, a new segment for this for this next topic that is nothing new, but the product, the figures that I'm about to speak about have this identity to them, right? So this segment I like to call the Rudy Special. All right. So the reason why this is the Rudy Special, okay, is because number one, everybody here knows that Rudy is the third party peasant, right? So this is something that Rudy would 100% buy, okay? And he loves, everybody knows, everybody in the chat knows he loves DID, right? He's got a ton of DID. He loves military. He just got the Top Gun figures, right? He's got the Goose. He's got, what's the other one? Maverick. He's got everybody, I think. I think he's got the Val Kilmer character. I forget this guy's name. And then he's got obviously the Tom Cruise, but he's got a ton of these things, right? So the whole point of this segment is that this is most likely something he will get, right? This is something that, oh, we got Blinken in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
Hello!
It's cool, but I wouldn't be getting it. What would be cool? Arthur from 19 and move Excalibur. I like those armored figures like that. If we got like a comic style armor and the Knights of the Round Table type line, like remember the cartoon, that would be sick. That would be sick. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. There's 43 of you guys here. Please hit that like button. So as you can see, it's becoming a joke, right? The rooting now, it's becoming a joke. Why is it becoming a joke? Well, this is the same figure that Caustic Plastic was making, the Chuck Norris figure, right? That everybody's getting. I forget something in action, missing in action. I want to say is the name of the movie. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. If somebody knows in the chat, let me know. So they're trying to remake that figure again. This is DID. This is somebody completely different, and they're adding this style of hair again. Why? Not everything needs to be rooted all of a sudden. Okay, so that's why it's becoming a joke now, because there's no need for any of this. Okay, not every figure is gonna look good with this type of hair work, clearly, as you can see. So why would they bother? Why would they do this? Because these companies want to be part of that conversation of artisan, of rooting. I told you guys this when I forget what other company. Oh, that Anakin. Remember that third party Anakin? This hair looks exactly like this. The hair was super long for both versions. Remember, it was one figure with two head sculpts. One was light side, and then the other one was with the red eyes, with the dark side look. But the hair was complete trash. Right? Looks exactly like this, but longer. So again, why would they do this? As a figure, as a company, that if I own a company that made figures, I would be embarrassed to put this out. I would not ever put this out. The hair looks nothing like it. If we're talking about, movie accuracy. See? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That is doll hair 101. And you can't even, I can guarantee you can't even tweak it, because look, it's attached right down the middle. Look at that. I don't know what type of job, because definitely not, it doesn't look like the Hot Toys job or the inner job, because this is parted definitely very, very differently than anything else we've seen, because it's not a clean look, right? So that tells you right there, it's not very professional looking. See, look at that. Again, accessories, they're great. DID makes great military figures. The quality is great. The accessories are usually great. I want to say they're usually metal too. if I'm not mistaken. I own DID stuff. So I'm pretty sure their stuff is metal, if I'm not mistaken. So 41 likes. Thank you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. There's 47 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Listening action. Yes. Do you collect? No, not that. I don't do caustic, my friend. He said, do you collect? No respect. Wait 1 second, Moose. 1 second.
Y'all don't ever disrespect me.
It's crazy. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. So again, it's just to be a part of the conversation. Every company wants to be regarded, right, in the toy community. That's why everybody wants to get involved with the rooting. They see the shift in what's happening with the products, right? How these companies are suddenly adding this doll hair to make them seem more realistic. Again, nothing new. It didn't come from InArt, right? InArt brought it into the mainstream 1/6 community. And then, as usual, Hot Toys capitalized on it. And here we are. We own more artisan figures from that we have available. I want to say at least now. We have, again, I wouldn't know InArt because I don't follow InArt, but I'm going to say that right now we have Wonder Woman, artist, well, with the wool hair, not labeled artisan. Anakin, light side and dark side, so that's 3. Imposter Joker, that's 4. Purple Coat Joker, that's 5. Jack Sparrow is 6. Right? So we have 6. I don't know how many rooted figures InArt has made to date, so I can't say who has more. But for a company like Hot Toys to have 0 artisan figures, remember that wasn't their thing, to go from 0 to 6 within a year. Okay? Within a year is crazy. And for those who remember what I said, the moment Hot Toys masters rooting, it's over for InArt. And here we are. Because it's a no-brainer. No-brainer. Fabs, do you collect? No, Moose, do you even collect? Do you even collect?
How dare you?
Yikes.
Moose, do you even collect? Moose,
Let me repeat for the fucking billionth time.
do you even collect? This is DID. This is DID. This is DID. This is not the caustic. The caustic, remember, is sculpted, and it looks way better. The head sculpt on the caustic looks way better than this, you know. So he just stepped out of the salon. That's exactly what it looks like. That is exactly what it looks like. Yeah, but a lot of people think InArt is better. No, they absolutely. They can think, again, they can think whatever they want. There's nothing wrong. I can't tell somebody, you can't like this. You can't think this is, you know what I mean? They can think whatever they want. It's not true, though. Me telling you, let's say you like your InArt Joker. Let's say, I'm not saying you have it, but let's say you love it. How can I tell you can't like that? Makes no sense. I can't tell you what to like. So people can love it all they want. People can say it's the best thing that, in the world. It's not, it can never be. And I've told you guys over and over and over why it's a fact that it can never be better than Hot Toys. And look what happened. They came out with their Joker. They made their money with those Jokers. What are they doing now? Hot Toys came out, boom, destroyed their Joker. Not once, but twice. Imposter and Purple Coat. What do they do? What are they talking about now? A Joker 2.0. For what? Oh, I know why. Because they saw how much money was made with those Jokers, and they're going to go for round 2. And they're going to update and upgrade and tweak and blah, blah, blah. And they're going to give you the best this and the best that and blah, blah. And people are going to go, oh, yeah, another one. Nobody wants, Mike says it all the time, nobody wants Jokers anymore. Nobody wants it. We're joking out. And don't forget, like I keep telling you and I keep reminding you guys, Bank Robber Joker, it has to be announced at some point. They have to give us that head sculpt in Artisan as well. It is a no-brainer. Okay? It is a no-brainer. Guys, there's 51 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. I know, I just noticed. Guys, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. We just lost 2. Good riddance. Get away from me. Hit that like button if you are watching, and thank you. Fabs, could you ask Howie to improve the social? This guy. Oh, man. So, again, I don't know. I mean, not that I don't know. I can't say that. I know exactly why they're getting into this. I don't know why they would put this out. Again, very embarrassing. This is not it. I can tell you that. If you love DID and you don't care for how it looks and you just love the figure, then, you're going to get the figure. But I can tell you this is not great. This is actually very, very laughable. If I saw this on somebody's shelf, I wouldn't be like, oh, that looks real. Absolutely not. I would be like, what the hell happened to that figure? Especially after seeing the caustic plastic one. Because, yeah, that one's sculpted. And like I said, that head sculpt, you see Chuck on there. Even though it looks a little funky, Chuck, you see Chuck there. Here, I don't see Chuck at all. At all. Look at that. Absolutely not. See? Absolutely not. No, and they gave him the bags under his eyes and everything to make him look even that much more real. Nope. So, again, accessories, great quality. The outfits, great quality. The bodies, great quality. Everything about DID is very, very good. Everything they make is, again, I own DID for years. They've been around for years making product DID. Military strictly, usually. They do some future stuff, right? Some. And then they'll do usually, World War stuff, military, more old school stuff, right? So very good company, but just because they want to get into the artisan stuff, the rooting stuff, they embarrass themselves with this product, because it doesn't even look like, oh yeah, like let me try, it looks fun. Nope. Like I said, even the likeness kills it. Another item that was just announced, guys, for pre-order. Again, for those who just walked in, you are watching this segment we like to call, guys. So let me just pull up real quickly something that came up that's actually very interesting. Also, guys, I got my second King Shark for $120. So it's here. I'm just waiting for that outfit to show up, and then it's going to be Fun Times USA. So here we go, guys. So another exciting announcement. Again, I don't know, for those who care, for those who like customizing their stuff, we have a black suit from Kento Studio for the Spider-Man 3 figure that just came out, the Tobey Maguire figure that just came out. And remember when he comes out after buying the outfit, wearing this suit, right, with the emo hair. So look, they're making him dance, right, like he did in the movie. So this is fun because, again, a lot of people want just Spider-Man with the head sculpt, with the mask on, with the symbiote on. And what are they going to do? A head sculpt, right? So this is a perfect way to use the head sculpt, which I don't know if this is the only, right now it's the only figure, the only company that made this outfit for the figure. There's also Topo, right? Topo hasn't come out with theirs yet, but it's possible, right? Topo is very good also when it comes to product, when it comes to customizing suits. So also stay alert for that. If you're just, if you have tried Kento, which I haven't, I don't believe I own anything Kento, but I have purchased Topo. There's another company that I purchased. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. But I bought a Nightmare Batman brown jacket, I believe. I just don't remember the name of the company, but there's a few companies that make these outfits. Again, the whole point of these outfits now, Kento and Topo, is the tailoring. The tailoring is always, again, usually very, very sharp, very, very perfect for these figures, for these bodies, right? So as you can see, look how immaculate that looks. Look how perfect that looks. Look how tailor-made that looks. And again, that's the whole point of these outfits. That's the whole point of these companies getting into these outfits. Forever, we've been able to customize figures. I can show you outfits that I've purchased from day one when I got my first, whether it was Tony Stark, Iron Man figure with a Tony Stark head sculpt, right? What am I going to do if I want him as Iron Man? What am I going to do with the head sculpt? Make a custom. So what do? You kit bash. Back then, Hot Toys was making their bodies. You bought a Hot Toys body. Obviously, the whole point of that was to utilize the head sculpts that you weren't going to use on the figure. You buy the body that fits that head sculpt, and you make your own custom. So that was the whole point of that. Even back then, they were making 1/6 scale tuxes, 1/6 scale suits, 2-piece suits, 3-piece suits, which I have a bunch of. If you saw the tailoring on any of those suits now, you'd be like, that looks disgusting, because it was disgusting. They were ugly. The tailoring was off on everything. Nothing fit properly. Everything was very thick, and everything looks very puffy and just very off. Everything tailoring now, spot on, perfect. So as you can see, this is super clean. You don't get any cleaner than this. Even the collar. Look how perfect the collar is. The collars back then used to look like crap. They used to fold on you because they were so crappy. There was no firmness to the materials at all. It was just very, very cheap stuff and just not good. And like I said, I could show you. I have tons of these old suits, and I have shown them to you. An example. I made a new Goblin custom with a 3-piece suit. That suit is complete trash, but that's what I had. That's what I've had, and that's what am I gonna do? That's all that was available back then to make that look. So I'm not gonna throw it away. It is what it is, But the whole point is that these outfits now are, perfect. So if you're looking to utilize that head sculpt with something, this is the perfect way to do so. Like I told you guys already, and I tell you guys all the time, I have my custom here ready to go. My only thing is I just hope it fits, because I hope the head sculpt fits in there. If it does, we are golden. If it doesn't, then we have a problem. The good thing is that the collar, the bottom of the collar of the head sculpt, has the black black Spider-Man suit on it. The only problem is obviously it's a completely different color and it's a completely different material. So I hope it doesn't clash and it looks funky. But if it does, then there goes this idea, and then it's back to making the what do you call it? This look here on screen. I'll order a suit and then use this body, because there's nothing wrong with the body. It'll just be, the way that it looks with the body. And then, because remember that the head sculpt comes with it's a 2-piece head. So you get the head sculpt, right, that you could detach from the neck, because remember the neck comes with a little bit of the black suit, like the Tobey Maguire No Way Home figure came with, right? They all usually come with that little bit to give it that natural look to the collar. So let's see what you guys are saying, and then we are out of here. Yeah, but let me Army Strong. Hooah. 4152 watching. Yeah, I know, a bunch of bums. Carlo, my friend, welcome. Where have you been?
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
Welcome. Nice to see you. All right, guys. So let me see. I think there was something else, and then we're out of here. If not, because like I said, there's not much going on. But if it wasn't for this amazing segment you know, we wouldn't be here. All right. Nope. All right, guys. That is it. Nothing else. Let me just make sure because there's always something that pops up and then I'm like, no. Let's see. Oh, guys. Let me see. Hold on one second. I know there was something that I wanted to tell you guys and I can't find it now. What was it? Oh, there we go. Woo! 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 Woo. Guys, I knew I had something else. I knew it. So, for those who watch me all the time and learn something every stream, like they should, we were talking about these eyes, right? Shout out to Bob because he was the one who told me about them. So, as you can see, right, they made these eyes. They are about $65 for a pair. Okay. I ordered my pair. They shipped already. They come from California, apparently. So if you're interested in getting them, they're already ready to go. Mine are already on. I bought them literally about 3 to 4 days ago. Actually, the stream when we were talking about it, when I think it was on Saturday, I ordered them either that night or Sunday, and they're already shipped. So very excited for these guys. I don't know where they're going, but they're going somewhere. I wanna put them into the Anakin figure, but I don't want to waste the eyes on an Anakin, knowing that there's a dark side Anakin coming. So I'm going to play around with as many figures as possible, and I'm going to see where they look best because they're going to be really, really nice looking. They're going to change any figure you put these eyes into. They're going to look incredible. Apparently, you could use it on Palpatine. You can use it on the Mandalorian Luke Skywalker, as you can see on screen. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is it. Right? Look how crazy that looks. Obviously, Anakin, Artist Anakin. What else? I'm assuming also Moff Gideon 2.0, right? What's the other one? So I'm again, he talks about a specific measurement, which is right here, 4.5 millimeter. So if the figure, again, I don't know what figures have a different measurement. I don't know what figures' eyeballs would be smaller or bigger than 4.5 millimeters. Okay. I don't know any of that stuff, but I'm assuming, right, that it should be at least for the males, right? For the males, I'm assuming that it's going to be that size. For the females, for the female eyes, I'm assuming, again, it has to be a different size because the head sculpts are going to be bigger for a male character or male figure than a female figure. So that's the only thing that I'm seeing that would affect where you would be able to fit these eyes, right? Obviously, why would you want to put a male-sized eye in a female's head? That thought doesn't make sense to begin with. People do funky stuff all the time. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. The eyes may not even fit into a female head sculpt if you tried, just again, due to size alone. So that's the only thing. But overall, right, it should work on anything that has rolling eyes. I don't see why it shouldn't. I don't see why it wouldn't. Which again, at most figures now that have rolling eyes, again, male figures. Every figure that comes with rolling eyes, I don't see why a male, usually the male heads are around the same size, around the same, body type. So they shouldn't be that off. So I think it'll work on a lot of figures. It'll work on most figures, most, if not all, male rolling eye figures. Because again, I don't see why they would make, we're going to make eyeballs this size for this figure, and then we got to make them a little bit smaller. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen, right? I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. I'm going to give you an example. The eyes for Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099. The head sculpt is humongous. That body is humongous, right? The head sculpt is big. The eyes look huge. You can literally get the entire handle of the eye from under the head sculpt because the whole eye is huge. So you don't need the tool for anything. You literally put your entire hand because that's how big the opening is. So those eyes look tremendous compared to any other head sculpt that I own because of how big the head sculpt is. Now, do I think those eyes are going to fit that head sculpt? I don't think so. Could it? Absolutely. So that's actually one that I'm going to try it on. See how that works and how it looks on that figure specifically. Because I think it'll look nice. If it fits properly, it'll look nice. Because his eyes are already it's like a weird like hazel brown with a very far away tone of like a reddish. So they look really, really nice in hand. When you have them up close, beautiful eyes. That's why I have them displayed with the head sculpt and not the mask. The mask is tiny. The head sculpt with the mask, tiny compared to his actual head sculpt. So that's why I said, you know what? I love this look better. And he looks incredible. Incredible. Let me see what you guys are saying. And then we're out of here. Guys, don't forget Daredevil finale tonight. So if you have nothing to do after this, go watch it because it's on. And I'm assuming it's going to get crazy because they have to leave us hanging for a season 2, which they're already working on. We talked about, I forget the name of that suit, the dark something suit. I forget the name of the suit, but the one suit that's really sexy, the dark suit with the two, with the DD in the front. He's already been shown shooting scenes with that suit, so obviously that's going to be made at some point. So stay tuned for that. OT Customs, yes, OT Customs. That's where you get the eyes. And like I said, they're like 65 to 67 bucks. Again, to me, worth every penny because it's going to make some figures look incredible. And if you have an artisan Anakin, right, the original one, and you can't get, or you're not planning on getting the dark side, you could always make your light side, dark side with just the eyeball. So that's an option. And what are you really missing? What is making the dark side better than the light side if it's not the eyes? It's only the eyes. Because we're getting what? We're getting less accessories with the dark side. It just looks sexier with the eyes. That's it. That's what everybody's going crazy for. The dark side eyes. So if that's the case, buy yourself a pair of eyes from OT Customs, put them on the figure. There's your dark side. Who's gonna know that it's a real dark side or a fake dark side?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Nobody. So it's a cheap way to, if you want the figure, go find the figure. But if you don't care for the figure, if you don't want to spend more money on another Anakin, if you already got the first one, buy yourself the eyes, save yourself some money. And guess what? If you're a photographer, all you got to do is change the eyeballs. Look, I got dark side, I got light side, boom, 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 take your pictures, and then look, I got dark side too. That's it. That's all that is changing the figure. The hair is exactly the same. The robe is exactly the same. The lightsaber is exactly the same. Just now you get the red effect instead of the blue. You don't get Dooku's lightsaber either. So you're getting less. Right? You're getting less only because of the eyes. That's how powerful those eyes are. That they've created an entire new figure and nobody has said a thing. Everybody complains about it. Oh, Hot Toys this, Hot Toys that. The only thing that was changed on that figure were the eyes. We got the exact same thing. Nobody said a word. Everybody's losing their minds over this Dark Side Anakin. But every time they decide to reuse something or remake something, oh my God, it's the end of the world. It's the end of the world. But they literally changed the eyeballs on a figure, and everybody's losing their minds. Exactly. This is why it's a joke when people talk shit about Hot Toys, because they don't know what they're talking about. Everybody's emotional in this hobby. It's crazy. It is crazy. Everybody has a problem with everything. Everything's a problem. Oh, then why are they so limited? Everybody should have one. Oh, why is everything so overproduced? Nothing's holding value. You will never win. What is it that Shao Kahn says? You will never win. It is insane, guys. It is insane. It is insane. Emotional down. Just put my order in for that. I'm telling you, it'll be the best purchase you guys will ever make. It is worth every penny for those eyes, right? Again, you don't have to use them even if you don't have Anakin. You could use them on any Star Wars figure that has rolling eyes, male figures that has rolling eyes, and it'll look incredible. Period. That's why they're worth every penny. That's why I didn't flinch. You know, you would think, damn, $60-something for a pair of little plastic eyeballs. That's what made an entire figure that is going to go for over $1,000 as well. I don't know if you guys have seen already, but the original Anakin, artisan, light side artisan Anakin, is already up on eBay for like from almost like $1,200 up to $14 plus. Just like I said, again, I don't know what they're selling for. This is what they're going for. Toys for Kiddos had them for over $1,000. He sold out. They're only going to go up. They're only going to go up. So now you're going to have Darkseid come in, right? I don't know how that's going to affect that one. Once it's out, people are going to hope, man, I hope this one drops now that the Darkseid came out so I could get it. I don't think so. Again, maybe later on down the line, anything's possible. But I'm telling you, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. I understand, a reissue of a figure that it's exactly the same, right? That is not a limited figure. I understand. Fine. It could kill the value. Absolutely. But to have an artisan that is rare, limited, again, we don't know how limited. They tell us 1,000, tell us 3,000. We don't know how limited, but it's limited. It's supposed to be limited. And so, that alone is what they bank on to be able to charge what they charge for those figures, make their money, and not overproduce to where Sideshow has to sit on all this product, which is, again, another tactic to avoid Sideshow having to sell everything at 70% off, buy two, get one free, spend this much, get one free, right? That's the only way that they're getting rid of their stock that's been sitting there for years, right? Because nobody's buying. They made so much. People bought and people sold their figures, and they were still sitting. People bought figures, held them for years, sold them off, and they were still sitting for retail at Sideshow. That's how many they made. I'm not talking about the person that comes in, buys a figure for retail, and then sells it a week later, 2 weeks later. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about they kept their figures for years in their collection, sold them, and they were still sitting in there on Sideshow for retail. That's how much product they made. My bad, Fabio. I was in painting. Have fun, my friend. Don't worry about it. Enjoy your Tuesday night. Getting drunk on a Tuesday sounds real professional. 44 likes. Yes, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Just sold one today. Made a decent amount. For what? Sold one what, Mr. J? Sold one what?
Hello!
Tell me what you sold. So again, it's a no-brainer buy. These eyes, again, expensive for what it is, but it'll make an entire figure for you. Because again, that's all Hot Toys did. Change the eyes to a limited figure, and there's an entire, again, obviously don't forget the expression, but I'm just talking about if they would have reused the same head sculpt, everybody would have bought it anyway because of the eyes. Period. It's that simple. Artist and Anakin. Oh wow. Oh, you got it for retail? Is that how you made money? Because that's the only way to make money. If you got it for retail. If you didn't get it for retail, you're making no money. Unless you got it for 1,000 and somebody buys it for 12. But I doubt it. He said, yeah, oh, exactly. On a Tuesday night, getting drunk, unreal, unbelievable, guys. We have to have an intervention for our friend Thule. All right, waiting for Mr. J's response, and then we're out of here. I want to see if you got it for retail, because that's the only thing that makes sense. That's the only way you're going to make money, because you buy it for five and change, and then you sell it even for 800, 900. Right, 900's pushing it, but 800, people will jump on that all day because they know it's going over 1,000. So absolutely. I sold a Funko Pop Metallic 662 9 years ago. Cost me 8. Wow. What happened to that money? Did you send me some? We should split it. We never want to split anything with me. Unbelievable. Let me know, Mr. J. And then we're out. Mr. J. Let's go. Oh, you got there you go. So that's retail, correct. So retail is 4 and change, and then plus tax and shipping came out to like 5 and change. So that's about right. And then that's the only way to make money, because that figure is you're not getting it for cheaper than 1,000 now, like I said from the beginning. And so it's going to be impossible. It's going to be impossible to get it for cheaper. Again, I don't think Darkseid's going to affect it. Remember, they're two completely different figures. You're not getting Dooku's lightsaber with the Darkseid Anakin, right? So again, that doesn't mean that the figure is ruined and you can't go buy a hilt from bsscrapyard.co, or again, if he has them, I don't know if he has them. You could go on eBay and find if you have them, or if they have them available, and then just get it, right. The effect, you could use any effect from any figure that came with a red lightsaber effect, and so that's how you could get around that. That's how you could get away with not having to get the light side if you're only getting the dark side, but that's up to you at the end of the day. And you are getting the fancier base, which that whole thing, I don't know why, but it does look, slightly cooler. They had to give you something different for the what do you call it? For the figure, because they had to change it, right? Same thing I said. The expression had to be different. They can't reuse that. We're at a different stage of Hot Toys. They're not at the level of reusing head sculpt anymore. Again, besides the fact that they reused the General Kenobi and the Mandalorian Kenobi head sculpt, right? Same exact thing twice. Before that, they hadn't done that in years. Okay, so it's not their norm anymore. That was their norm before. It's not their norm now. So everything that they do now that they're planning on reusing, they have to tweak. They have to change. They have to do something to make it slightly different. Even if it's the same exact figure, different outfit, they have to change something, because it's not. They know, number one, that it's not acceptable anymore, or else guess what? They would keep doing it. But they know that their prices are higher for a reason. They know that the reason why they raise their prices is to justify, right, adding all these new updates, right, the rolling eyes, this and that. So that's why they do it. If they didn't care, believe me when I tell you, they wouldn't do it, and they would just raise prices for no reason, and we would be spending, $250 for the same exact style of figure that we were getting, for $150. So as always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.